welcome back everyone, and I'm incredibly proud to state that I have gotten permission to demolish this entire city. Yes, I just had to make a few phone calls and they're like, oh, you're the emperor, you could get rid of that city. Yes, because let's be honest, we can do better. You see, instead of a giant city, I'm thinking to build the largest building, the largest possible building. That's right, no matter how large a building is, think a little bit larger than that. I had to tweak that setting a tiny bit and it just caused everything to explode. It's going to allow us to build the building a little bit more effectively. We're just gonna turn it up to 5. Okay, now we're gonna build the largest building ever. It's going to be so large, it's going to be huge. It's gonna be the largest building you've ever seen. It's going to be a great building. It's going to be the Vooperia Hotel. Hear me out, hear me out. It will have rooms. I mean, of course it's going to have rooms. It's a building. But it's going to have many rooms. All of the rooms you could possibly want. And they are going to be excellent. These bottom... Okay, we're going to have to actually factor in some structural integrity here. It's not something Spike Viper does very often, but he's gonna do it right now. Alright, so the ground floor of this building is very wide. It's as wide as the entire city was before, so that should give you an idea of how serious I am about building. Okay, these are really freaking out. I'm just gonna make the rooms a little bit smaller, I guess. There we go, okay. We're building a very large tower, and I don't want it to be a boring tower either. I know what you're thinking, Spike, you're just gonna put 82 rooms on top of each other? No. No, this is going to be the grandest building you have ever seen in your life. Legitimately, just think of the coolest building you've ever seen. Make it twice as cool. You see that? Yep. Yep, these guys are gonna have a beautiful balcony. Wow, it's really hard to build diagonally when the entire thing is diagonal. It's incredibly challenging. Like, it's really messing with my head. No worries though, I'm a professional. Yeah, so this is going to have two beautiful overarching bits. If you want to live in one of these corner bits, just let me know. They're a little bit more expensive because the view is just excellent, you know. Alright, I think this is probably going to be stable, maybe, potentially. I just need to... Just give me a moment. Let's talk to my engineers. Okay, so that's fine. I need a setting to see the stress at points. Like turn red if it's about to snap, and green if it's not about to snap. That would be so useful. Okay, the building's lower few floors looking pretty good. I'm thinking it needs to keep going though. I'll have another balcony here. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have all the balconies. The more balconies you have, the better. I am a real estate developer. I know what I am doing. How do you get rich as a real estate developer? Ignore safety and build taller. Those are the 2 rules. Really, all we need is a very strong core of the building. Everything else can kind of hang off of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. This is great. Now, can we just rotate the planet to make this easier to draw because it's still missing with my head? Okay, rotate. Yay! We've rotated the planet. I just need to get it to stop rotating now. Great, it's always just gonna have a tiny bit of rotation now. Oh well. This may actually be worse. I may have actually made it worse. I literally cannot get it balanced. Oh, I got it balanced. Nice. Right after I said that. Balanced enough, at least, to build a few more floors. Alright. I'm thinking we're gonna go for, like, a cool, like, spire shape now. We're gonna build the next, like, 3 floors up and in. Also, for stability's sake. We'll have some antennas coming off the side, too, so that everyone can get their Starlink. We need our Starlink. How would we survive without our high-speed internet? Alright. All of the floors, and then we're gonna try very hard here. We're gonna try very hard to make this work. We've got so many investors now depending on us. So many investors. They're saying Spike, we're putting billions of dollars into this. You need to build something better than the line in Saudi Arabia. If you manage to do that, we'll give you $1 trillion. That's exactly what they said to me. There we go. There we go. I am mildly concerned about the amount of weight that this building is placing onto the planet. I think the center of the planet is actually shifting a little bit. As you can see, the center is not actually, the center of gravity isn't actually like in the set. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. So I'm gonna add another 5 stories now. Just straight up. This is gonna be the cube section. The cube section will have a massive X for stability, slice through the center, and then we're just gonna slice some rooms into it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. 5 more floors, just like that, and the building is still, it's still standing. I'm going to put a couple of steel anchors into the ground because I'm starting to get mildly concerned. Mildly concerned about what could happen if there was like an earthquake or really anything happened. Just massive steel piles into the ground. Okay, there we go. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Why is this warm over here? Did the sun pass? Oh, the sun passed through the building. I didn't really factor for that. We've went past the sun. That's fine. All right, I'm gonna add another 5 stories. Same design as the last one. I feel like this is a pretty reusable design. All right. Actually, no, I only got 4 out of this one. Whoops. Actually, I can squeak a smaller floor in. Nobody will notice that the ceilings are a little lower. Okay. It is starting to shake a little bit with the rotation of the planet. It's very large. I feel like we gotta put some weight on this side of it, of some sort. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a cable that's just gonna connect to the side, just to tether it down. I'll do it on both sides actually, just in case something bad were to happen. Having some cables in place sounds like a good idea to me, just personally. Oh, here comes the sun. Yeah, it's literally touching the sun now. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. You know you've built a very tall building when it literally touches the sun. Watch out for that. As a real estate developer, you need to be very careful. Always ask your engineers, is this going to touch the sun? Now, to fly in the face of what people think is possible, we're actually going to change our strategy here, and we are going to build a floor that comes out, like, really juts out. And we're gonna call it the saucer. Because architects don't build what is easy. They build what will make headlines. There we go. There we go. Excellent. It'll get wider again, and then what? And then what, he says, staring at his creation. How much closer is the world now? Like, so we got this much mass on this side, and we got, oh my goodness. Wow. It is the center of mass of the Earth is like really off. It's really off. If I make this circle, I am mildly concerned about it. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing is wrong. This entire thing is still kind of leaning to the right a little bit. Makes me a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll just make sure to put a little. I'll put a little bit of weight here. I'm gonna put a weight here. A big ol' weight as a part of the design. We're gonna fill in this section here just with literal weight to keep it balanced. Okay, and then we will build another floor. Oh. A few investors are getting a little bit nervous looking at the tower. They say that it has a noticeable lean and that it is concerning them. Because of this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build another cable. It's going to be really thick, and it's going to run. It's going to run into the ocean, or into this beautiful forest. I guess we'll have to run it into the beautiful forest, and then like towards the core of the Earth. There we go. Okay. Now with this cable, which we will marry to the other cable, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, a cable that massive is definitely going to be able to support any amount of weight thrown at it. Which is good, because I am going to announce an additional 10 stories. That's right. We need to add 10 more stories to the building. Maybe with a little bit less metal than that, because it's heavy. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This may actually be more than 10 stories. This is maybe more than 10 stories. Potentially. Yeah, this is gonna be more like 15 probably. Alright. There we go. Hopefully the original floors I built have enough support to handle this. Okay. It's gonna be about 12, actually, all said and done. My hand is very shaky. It's probably because I'm recording this at like 1 in the morning, but my hand is very shaky. I also feel like my brush is too thick, and I am using way too much metal. Yeah. Oops. It's gonna be a little heavy. But actually, in the grand scheme of things, ignoring the fact that the sun keeps passing through, this is a pretty large building. I'm pretty proud of it. Like, could you build a building this tall? Probably not. Probably not. I'm a little worried about the core of the planet, which is getting closer to our supports as time goes on, and the planet's center of mass continues to shift. Yeah, it's okay though. We need to add more. We have to continue striving for greatness. I think I can add. All right. I can make this taller. I can definitely make this taller. All right, there we go. Some top floors. Beautiful. This doesn't have max stuck, does it? I sure hope not. Because that would make things funky. No, it's at 0. Okay, good. Does stone have max stuck on in this? It does. I wonder if I can turn it to... I'm going to save really quickly before I change anything because I'm afraid of the entire thing exploding. Tower. Yay! It's a really nice tower. It's like a really nice tower. Now let's see if I turn down max stuck on this, if anything bad happens. I just don't like that setting. I like it when the stone can move regardless in the dirt. So otherwise you don't get kind of these tiny little shifts and stuff that I like in the simulation. Okay, we have to make it taller. The investors have called. They're saying it is not tall enough, and so even though I was building this beautiful spire, we're just gonna have to make it taller again. I'm sorry. The investors made it incredibly clear that if I did not do this, they would take away my license. So we doing it. We doing it. We're going taller. Let us get very tall. Yeah, it's like a spider web. Look at that. Very cool. Okay. I mean, how much taller could we really go? I mean, it's just the tower just continues to grow. There is just such an immense amount of strain on the bottom here. I'm absolutely shocked that it is not collapsed yet. Maybe I turned the simulation rigidity settings too high, but you know what? If it made it possible, then I guess it's a good thing. Alright. I'm trying to build using less material now, because the further up we go, the more disproportionate the amount of weight, the effect of the weight will be. Oh my. Surely we can build it a tiny bit taller. Surely we can keep pushing it. Okay. Wow. This is a very large tower. It is leaning considerably though. It's leaning about the size of the Earth itself to the right. I'm starting to get a little concerned about these supports on the right side of the building. They are taking... oh my goodness! The core of the Earth just leaked into this bunker over here. It's melting into it. That's okay. That's fine. I wonder how that's going to affect the local trout population. Alright, I'm going to build yet another observation deck for everyone. They're not really balconies anymore. And then I'm gonna build some more units. We need more units. We need more units. I must be the most landlordy of the landlords. 1 billion inhabitants, 1 billion renters, and everyone's rent is about to go up. Is it just me, or is it moving? So I have to look really close to my screen. Sorry, this is going to be uncomfortably close. Good news, it's not moving. It's definitely flexing an incredible amount. But thankfully we have this tether here, which is tethered to the ground, and as such, nothing could happen. Nothing bad could happen, and we're going to make the tower even taller. Oh goodness. There we go. Okay. I may have to, yeah, build some supports here in order for this to hold. This is pretty tall now. I am a true architect, which means I'm gonna put a big spire on top. Because spires are cool. Alright, no! Oh no! Oh no, this layer is going very jelly-like. I did not put enough support on this. Okay. It's okay. The room's maybe a little warped, but using just some, bracing, I think it's going to be fine. I think everything's gonna be fine. Yep, it was fine. The walls are a little weird now. Oh! No, the antenna! Okay. It's okay as long as nothing snaps. As long as nothing snaps, it's just gonna return to its original position. As long as nothing snaps, it seems like... Oh, jeez, no! What happened here? My support! My support! Okay, this is clearly not good. But I have a solution. Quick tethers. All of the tethers you can spare. Tether it. Tether it to all the different floors. Who is the tether man? Tell the tether man to get some tethers. Okay, we're gonna tether the tether to the previous tether. And this tether is going to go directly into the ocean. Okay, that didn't work very well. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hold it. Just hold it in place. Okay. The tether is in fact tethering. The original floors are not holding up to the weight very well. I am mildly concerned about the structural integrity. Is this gonna cause the renters to move out? I mean... I think what we need to do is we need to put a counterweight on the tether to pull it back in the other direction. So I'm going to build a counterweight. Okay, see if this works. This should... Wait, why is it not moving? Huh? Why is it just frozen? Do I draw pinned on? There we go. Okay. That's very heavy, and it should help drag. Okay, we need more weight, clearly. Come on, pull it back this way. Is it working? No. Maybe? I actually think it is working. I think it just moved to the left a little bit. Let me put my mouse here so I can see. No, it's just crunching the bottom. It's too heavy. The force is... Oh, and the force from that disappearing is also causing some problems. Okay. I have some mild concern. Oh boy, the metal is really crunching. It's really crunching. It's crunch time. It's gonna be more effective the further up on the tower I put it. Okay, here is my last ditch effort here. I'm going to build a rope all the way around the world with a weight on it. And what I'm hoping is that this is gonna get yanked and pull the whole structure back. Come on. Wow, the metal really just does not want to move. The metal should be heavy. I don't know why it's floating. I guess I can try to use the move tool on it. Or what's the one where it just kind of pulls it? I mean, it's kind of doing what I thought it was gonna do. It's just going very slowly. So let's see if it actually pulls it. These lower floors are beginning to snap. This is not good. This is very bad. This is just gonna come in like a wrecking ball, isn't it? Yeah. Never mind. The plan— oh no! The stress from doing that has caused some very funky things. The tower is now at like a 90-degree. I mean, technically it is still tall, because if you judge by this side of the earth, still, and it looks like the tether is actually kind of doing its job. It's not letting it snap. But at some point, I think the tether is gonna snap. Oh my goodness, what if we made it so that the tower just wrapped around the earth? Genius. No developer has thought of this before. Us real estate developers are hard workers. But not that hard of workers. I really don't know what to do. There's just a lot of damage. I have an idea. I have an idea, actually. I've come up with an idea. If we rotate the Earth under it, actually this way, to you guys, it'll cause the tower to spring back up, and then we can reinforce it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if that can be done. This is about the center, but we want to go from like here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's working! It's working! It's working! Wait! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh my goodness, the tower is so strong it's actually rotating the Earth back. The entire planet is struggling again. Okay, I think that may have just made it worse. Yeah, I think that made it worse. The tower actually seems to be falling back onto itself now. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It looks like a crane now. It looks like a giant crane. And the sun is actually not helping. The sun is not helping at all. It's weakening it. Come on. Come on, I just want to rotate the Earth back so that the tower can recover. We're just gonna have to go for it. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I think it's actually gonna move. Oh god, it's moving the Earth, and it's moving the center of the Earth. It's moving the center of the Earth all over the place. Oh boy, that's a mess. Okay, alright. Okay, I really did make metal a little bit too strong in this simulation. A little bit too strong. It just literally refuses to break. Let's see if I turn this down a little bit. if I can make it a little bit more... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I think I flew too close to the sun. I think I deserved this. Is the spire gonna break through the dome and kill the people in that little dome? Oh, I don't think it's actually gonna break it. It just, it hugged it. Oh, what a sad end. It just collapsed inward on itself like my dreams. Oh well. It was a good attempt while it lasted. Now it's been curled around the entire planet. Affordable housing for all, I guess. Alright, let's just hit it with a meteor. I can't stand to look at it. Oh. Oh. Not really much of a meteor, it's more of a deadly lava pulse coming from God knows where. Ah, I love deadly lava pulses. Whee! Actually, it's not really taking any damage. Okay, now it's taking some damage. Oh. Wow, this is so overpowered having these settings up. Metal becomes so strong. Well, that's why the building is able to be built. Because if you turn it down, it spaghettifies. But then if you turn it up again, ooh, the building rebuilds itself. Would you look at that? Let's just keep turning this up and see what happens. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's just rebuilding the building! No way. No way. Is it gonna just fling the planet out and just recover? The only issue is that it's becoming incredibly laggy because of the amount of simulation steps that are happening per second. And, yeah. All the way up at 103. Would you look at that? God, I love my graphics card. Alright. It was fun, everyone, but it's time to let go. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time as always. Join Valor.gg.